I still remember that night as if someone pressed pause on my life. It was 2:17 a.m. I was standing outside my small apartment, keys in my hand, but no strength to open the door. My eyes were burning, my chest felt heavy, and in my head the doctor's voice kept repeating, "If you continue living like this, your life will collapse soon." That one sentence broke something inside me, not because he scared me, but because deep down I knew he was right. I wasn't sick, I was destroying myself slowly. Late nights, excuses, no control, running away from anything difficult. And right there in that silent corridor, I whispered to myself, how did I let my life reach this point? The fall. The truth is, my life didn't fall apart in one day. It happened in little ways, tiny cracks, tiny mistakes, tiny "I'll do it tomorrow." I was always tired, always angry, missing deadlines, living like someone who had already given up. And every night I told myself, from tomorrow I'll fix everything. But tomorrow is a liar. One evening, my manager looked me straight in the eyes and said, "You're talented, but I can't save you forever." That one line hurt more than any failure, because I finally realized I wasn't failing because I wasn't capable. I was failing because I had no discipline. The realization, after the doctor's warning, I came home, sat on the floor beside my bed, and for the first time in years I allowed myself to cry. Not because I was weak, but because I finally understood something. My life wasn't ruined by one big decision. It was ruined by 1,000 small ones, and if small mistakes could break me, and maybe small habits could rebuild me. So that night, I made one simple promise. From tomorrow, just one small good habit, not everything, just one. The first habit I chose was so simple, it almost felt stupid. Wake up at the same time every day, that's it. And even though it didn't change my world, it changed something inside me. For the first time in years, I kept a promise to myself, and that feeling, that tiny bit of self-respect, one felt like the first breath after drowning. Then I added another habit, make my bed, then drink water as soon as I wake up, then 10 minutes of walking. Tiny habits, nothing big, nothing heroic, but every small habit felt like a brick, and every day I placed another brick in rebuilding my life. The shift within a month, my anger reduced, my mind became clearer, I felt lighter, work improved, my energy returned. I stopped hiding from life. One morning my manager looked at me and said, "You look awake." Such a simple sentence, but after years of feeling empty, it meant everything. Small habits were changing me from inside. The breakthrough. 3 months later, I walked into another meeting with my manager, ready for criticism, but he smiled and said, "Whatever you're doing, keep going. You're becoming someone we can rely on." As I walked out of that room, I realized something. Discipline isn't punishment, it's freedom. Freedom from guilt, freedom from fear, freedom from that helpless feeling of losing control. The lesson: people think success comes from big decisions, huge sacrifices, extreme routines, but the truth is softer than that. Success comes from the tiny habits you repeat every day, habits that look too simple to matter until one day they change everything. Small habits don't just improve your day, they rebuild your identity. They turn you into someone who shows up, someone who keeps promises, someone who grows slowly, quietly, consistently, someone who wins. Final line: if your life feels out of control, don't try to fix the whole world at once. Fix just one habit today, because sometimes one small habit is all success ever needed to find its way to you.